Hello, my friend. Welcome to our channel, Healing Sleep Stories. My name is Mushroom, and it is truly an honor to be your guide tonight. This is your safe space, a soft landing at the end of your day, a place to let go, to breathe, to rest. So take a slow, easy breath in and exhale gently, like a wave returning to the sea. Now, let's step through the door together into a story that will soothe your soul and lull your body into deep, nourishing sleep. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be. Just let yourself drift, word by word, breath by breath. You are safe. You are supported. You are home. Let's begin. You're already lying still, your body softly melting into the bed like warm candle wax. Your breath, slow and quiet, moves in and out of you with a rhythm older than thought. And somewhere, far below the conscious chatter of your day, something inside is listening. This is the place where change begins. Because tonight, we're not asking your logical brain to figure things out. Oh no. That part of your mind is brilliant, sure. But it's also a little full of itself. Likes making lists, stressing over calories, scheduling workouts at 6 a.m. like you're auditioning for a documentary. But you've tried that way, and if it worked, you wouldn't be here right now, would you? Tonight, we're going deeper, to the part of you that already knows what to do, the part of you that's been quietly waiting for permission to release, to realign, to reset. You're not here to battle your body. You're here to remember how to partner with it. Because despite what ads and crash diets might tell you, your body is not your enemy. It's not sabotaging you. It's been protecting you in the only way it knows how. Let's say that again. Your body has always been protecting you. Even the weight, even the patterns that seem to work against you, that extra slice of cake at 11 p.m. Maybe it wasn't about hunger at all. Maybe it was about comfort, a childhood memory, a flash of dopamine lighting up your brain like a 4th of July sparkler. But now you're safe, you're older, you can let it go. And deep in your subconscious, like a hidden switch tucked behind velvet curtains, there's a lever that can be pulled. Not forced, not yanked, just nudged. And as your breathing slows even more, that lever starts to shift. You feel it, don't you? Something inside softens, like your body's been holding its breath for years and finally gets to exhale. That's the inner switch, the one that says, yes, it's safe to change now. You're not choosing fear, you're choosing lightness, simplicity, ease. Funny, isn't it? that something so powerful could feel this gentle, this quiet, like the hush after snowfall or the first sip of hot tea in winter. Historians still argue whether ancient Egyptians practiced something like hypnosis in their healing temples. Some say they used trance states induced by rhythmic chanting and low-lit chambers, designed to lull the mind into deeper realms of suggestion. Others believe it was all symbolic, ritual over result. But what we know tonight is this: your body listens best when it feels safe, and it feels safest when you're resting. You might notice a warmth rising in your chest now, subtle, soft, like sunlight gently pushing through the fog. That warmth is your unconscious agreeing with everything it hears. It likes this story. It recognizes the truth in it, because truth isn't loud. It's not dramatic. It arrives quietly, like this breath, and this one, and this one. Somewhere in the distance of your mind, a staircase appears. You don't rush toward it. You don't need to. With each step, you sink deeper into that hypnotic rhythm your body adores. Down, down, deeper. 10, 9, 8. With each number, you trust a little more. 7, 6. You're not trying to change anymore. You're allowing it. 5, 4. The inner switch glows brighter now. It's fully on. 3, 2. You feel lighter already. 1. Here, in this soft inner sanctuary, old beliefs are gently peeled away. I can't lose weight. Gone. I'll never change. Gone. I always give up. Released like dust into a breeze. In their place, I choose ease. I nourish myself. I am safe in my own body. You're not chanting these like affirmations you force feed your mind. No. These are quiet truths whispered from your subconscious to your soul. You remember an odd historical tidbit. Did you know in 19th century Paris, hypnotists were treated like celebrities? They held public trance performances, mesmerizing crowds at theaters. The audience watched as people drifted into altered states, becoming more open, more pliable, more free. And now, here you are, no top hat, no stage, no velvet curtain, just a quiet room, a body at rest, and a mind completely open to the most important audience of all, you. There's a small garden now, not literal, symbolic. A lush place inside you where beliefs grow like plants. Up until now, this garden had a few stubborn weeds. Ideas planted by stress, fear, insecurity. But tonight, your hands reach out, gentle, skilled, and you start replanting. You plant trust, you plant motivation, you plant the knowing that your body is on your side. And even now, your metabolism listens, your hormones listen, your nervous system listens. Your body is an orchestra, and your unconscious is the new conductor. And wow, Look how they respond when you just stop fighting them. There's a light joke in all this, isn't there? All this time, your body's been like an overprotective friend at a party, holding your coat, hovering too close, whispering, "Are you sure you want to dance?" But now you've panicked, handed over your drink, and stepped onto the floor. And guess what? You've got rhythm. You've got presence. And you're not alone, because inside you lives a quieter intelligence, an ancient voice that knows how to return you to balance. It's done it before. It can do it again. As you continue to drift, you may feel your arms heavier now, your chest rising and falling like the tide, your belly soft, safe, unconcerned. And that switch, it stays on even while you sleep, especially while you sleep, because that's the secret no one told you. The real transformation never happens in the mirror. It begins in the dark, quietly, inside, just like this moment, just like now. Tay, slow, you're still here, floating in that in-between place where thought turns to dream, and your mind listens with a gentle curiosity. And somewhere deeper now, your body is starting to remember its truth, how it once moved without hesitation, without the background noise of guilt or numbers or what if regrets. Let's talk cravings. You know them. The late night ones, the just one more chip ones, the I had a hard day so ones. They creep in like shady salesmen, offering comfort disguised as cookies. But here's the thing, cravings are not your enemy either. They're signals, whispers, and, brace yourself, they're often completely misinterpreted. Let's take that moment when you find yourself standing in front of the fridge, not even hungry, just searching. You're not actually looking for food. You're looking for a feeling, relief, belonging, a break, control. Your brain doesn't hand you a therapist in those moments. It hands you carbs, because carbs, oh, they work, at least for a little while. Dopamine, serotonin, little molecular hugs. But what if your unconscious had another way to deliver that same comfort, without the sugar crash? Imagine this, your body has a dashboard, like the cockpit of a spaceship, full of knobs and sliders and glowing buttons. Right now, behind the scenes, you're adjusting those switches. One of those dials, it's marked appetite. Another one, emotional regulation. And next to it, impulse control. You know, the one that used to flicker like a busted neon sign at midnight. But now, everything is stabilizing, balanced, smooth. You may notice your mouth soften. Your tongue rest against the roof of your mouth. Your jaw, often clenched in the chaos of the day, now relaxed. Because that's the physical truth of emotional hunger. It lives in your body. Speaking of odd truths, here's one to chew on. In ancient China, elite monks practiced bigu, a fasting technique meant to achieve spiritual clarity and longevity. Some even claimed to go without food, surviving only on qi, life energy, herbs, and, get this, dew collected from lotus leaves. Historians still argue whether those claims were real or poetic exaggerations, but even today, science supports that deep states of rest, like sleep and meditation, can rewire how your body interprets hunger cues. Here's where the crocodile comes in. No, seriously, there's an actual study showing how crocodiles bask in the sun for hours, not just to warm up, but to regulate energy expenditure. In fact, they eat so rarely that one full meal can fuel them for months. And yes, they even produce melanin as a kind of built-in sunscreen. You, unlike a crocodile, do not need months between meals, but you do have a built-in ability to regulate what your body asks for and how. It starts here in hypnosis. In this relaxed state, your brain is open to new contracts with your biology. You might say to yourself, softly, silently, I eat when I'm truly hungry. I choose food that makes me feel clear. My cravings are clues, not commands. Let them float in now like seeds into a calm lake. No resistance, just acceptance. And while your logical mind is out on a hammock break, your deeper self is doing all the heavy lifting, without effort, without shame, without obsessing. You might notice how your stomach feels right now, not bloated, not empty, just neutral, which is an oddly rare and beautiful thing in today's world. Neutral means balanced. Balanced means safe. And when your body feels safe, guess what it doesn't do? Store fat unnecessarily. Spike cortisol. Trigger late-night snack attacks like a raccoon at a dumpster party. Instead, your body becomes smart again, efficient, kind. Let's zoom in for a second. Picture a single fat cell, tiny, jiggly, harmless. Inside, it's storing energy, just waiting for you to say, okay, it's safe to use this now. And your body, it listens. Because in this trance, your unconscious is gently flipping the switches that tell your hormones, we're good, let it go. Your lept, the hormone that tells you you're full, starts getting the memo again. Your ghrelin, the hunger signal, learns it doesn't need to yell. And your insulin, it starts to glide instead of spike. All this just because you're resting, letting go. There's something hilariously unfair about that, isn't there? That sleeping could be more powerful than spinning on an elliptical like a hamster in a gym. But here we are. Because this is the root of change. Your body doesn't want to be forced. It wants to be invited. And right now, you're doing just that. Another quirky tidbit. During World War II, psychologists began experimenting with hypnotherapy to help soldiers manage pain, trauma, and even hunger in prisoner of war camps. In some cases, they found that hypnosis could reduce physical cravings for food and allow the body to adapt. Wild, right? What they discovered, you're doing now, just more peacefully and with better lighting. You're laying down new neural tracks where old thoughts once ran wild, like, I can't resist sweets, or I need something to calm me down. New, softer trails are appearing. I pause first. I feel into my body. I respond with care. Remember that inner garden from before? A new sprout has appeared. Clarity. Next to it, discernment. And look, self-trust is flowering too. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to eat like a monk sipping lotus dew under a full moon. You just need to listen to your real hunger, to your body's gentle cues, to the part of you that doesn't shout but knows. Feel your breath now, so quiet, so effortless. You may notice your hands feel warm, your feet tingle lightly as if energy is flowing back into them. Your heart beats steadily, calmly, and through all of this, your cravings, they become signals, not stories. You're not at the mercy of them anymore. You're in conversation with them. The fridge light flickers off. The chips whisper their last word. And you smile in your sleep because you know deep down it's not about restriction. It's about connection. Dujana loss. You're even deeper now. Your body loose and heavy like it's made of velvet sand. Your mind quiet but awake beneath the surface. There's a subtle pulse through you, a signal, something steady and silent, as if your whole being is beginning to move in harmony with a vision that's not fully here yet, but so close you can almost feel it pressing against your skin. Because your future self, the one who glides through rooms without thinking about how they look from behind, the one who eats what they need and walks away without regret, the one who laughs more and apologizes less, that self is already alive. They are waiting for you, not in some distant tomorrow, not once you've reached a certain number. They're waiting inside you, behind a thin veil, just a breath away. Tonight, you're crossing that veil. It starts not with effort, but with imagination. And yes, that might sound a little woo-woo, but hey, even Einstein said imagination was more important than knowledge, and he had pretty great hair. So here's the gentle ask. Picture them, your future self, not the filtered social media version, not the before and after cliche. I mean the real one. You wake up and feel light, not skinny, not small, light. Your limbs move freely. You eat what energizes you. You smile when you pass mirrors, not because you're perfect, but because you look like you, the version you always sensed was waiting. There's a moment now, maybe a few years from this one, when someone compliments you and you shrug, grin, and say, "Oh, I just started sleeping better. That changed everything." And they laugh like you're joking, but you're not. Because it's true. In this sleep right here, you're building a bridge, neuron by neuron, breath by breath. Your brain is learning what that future version of you feels like. And once your nervous system learns a feeling, it starts chasing it like a loyal dog, which is why this hypnosis isn't about telling yourself to lose weight. It's about feeling into a self who doesn't even think about weight anymore. They're too busy living. There's this curious historical fact from ancient Rome. Gladiators were known to eat high-carb, high-bean diets, not because they wanted to bulk up, but because they wanted to build a protective layer of fat over their muscles. They called them hordearii, barley men. But they weren't ashamed of that weight. It was strategic. It had purpose. It was chosen. The weight you've carried, it had purpose once. It protected. It soothed. It softened what the world couldn't see. But now your body understands. That armor, you don't need it anymore. That layer can melt, not from punishment, but from permission. So we drift now, deeper, into the sense of living in your new body. Not later, not someday. Now. Your muscles feel ready again, not tense, not aching, just available, like they've been patiently waiting to be used again. Your digestion feels smooth, as if your organs are sipping moonlight and purring in satisfaction. You might even smile, because somewhere between here and dreamland, something just clicked. You don't need to force this. You just need to keep remembering. There's this fringe science theory called morphic resonance. The idea that once something is learned by one part of a system, the rest of the system picks it up like a tune, a kind of global memory field. And while mainstream science raises skeptical eyebrows, let's pretend just for a moment that it's true. Because if it is, then every new behavior you try, every time you picture that lighter, freer you, it ripples. Not just through you, but through the world. Making it easier for someone else to do the same. Yeah, that's wild and a little beautiful. Maybe your transformation isn't only about you. Maybe it's part of a wave. And tonight, in this quiet hypnosis, you're riding it. You feel your shoulders lighten, your chest rise easier. Even your scalp loosens, like it's releasing the final echoes of "I'm not good enough." You are enough. You've always been enough, and the version of you who lives with ease around food and movement and mirrors. They're not some unreachable ideal. They're you, with less noise. So here's what we do now. We reinforce, let the breath drift in again, slow and deep. And as you exhale, silently say, I remember who I am. I return to balance. My body loves me. And your body, bless its awkward and wise little circuits, it starts responding immediately. muscles soften, adrenal glands quiet, even your blood sugar nods in sleepy agreement, all without effort. Now, you may see something behind your eyes, a future memory, you walking through a store and skipping the snack aisle, not from willpower, but because you genuinely forgot about it. You moving your body, not in punishment, but in joy. You resting deeply, proudly, without shame. That's hypnotic installation at its best. A memory from your future self, whispered backwards in time so you can start living it now. You might be wondering, but what if I mess up? Oh friend, you will. You're human. You're squishy. You have taste buds and moods. But the difference now, you don't spiral. You redirect. One moment off doesn't cancel the whole path. It's like taking a detour on a road trip. Annoying, maybe, but you still get to where you're going. And where you're going, it's gorgeous. A life where your body and mind are in sync, where your unconscious shows up like a quiet coach with a clipboard, cheering you on while you sleep. So tonight, as you drift, you plant that vision deep, like roots, and when you wake, your body will already be moving toward that version of you, not because it was forced, but because it was finally, gently allowed. You're floating now, light and low like fog over a quiet field. Something inside you has shifted, hasn't it? Not loudly, not like a firework, more like the sound of a drawer softly closing, or the weight of a thought that finally set itself down. And as you drift deeper into this space, your body begins to remember. It was built to move, to stretch, to sway, to play. But somewhere along the line, movement became complicated. Exercise got tangled up in punishment. Workouts became penance, and joy, that left the room somewhere between your third gym membership and that time your shoelace broke mid-burpee. But not tonight. Tonight we give movement back its magic. Start here. Picture your body waking up in the morning, not groggy, not stiff. You stretch long and slow like a cat in a sunbeam, and your muscles hum, grateful to be alive. You don't reach for coffee in panic. You don't scroll with dread. You just breathe and move. Maybe it's a walk. Maybe it's a slow dance in the kitchen. Maybe it's stretching your arms while you wait for tea to steep. The movement is not the goal. It's just the language your body speaks. And oh, how it's been waiting to speak again. In the Renaissance, people believed movement was directly connected to the four humors: blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. Charming, I know. They thought dancing could cure melancholy. Fencing could sharpen intellect. Walking backward through a garden while humming, well, no one's really sure, but it was probably something. Historians still argue whether these beliefs were based in real physiological effects or poetic superstition. But the idea stuck. Movement changes mood, changes mind, changes you. And now your body's ready. You feel your spine lengthen, even as you lie completely still. A ghost of motion, a memory of ease. Your shoulders roll back in your mind's eye. Your hips sway just slightly like water. No reps, no counting, no pressure, just flow. There's an odd fact that might. In the 1600s, a French physician prescribed gardening and wine as the ideal exercise regimen. He called it natural living and swore it was better than running in circles like a trained squirrel. You're welcome to try both. But the real point? Movement doesn't need to be intense to matter. It just needs to feel good. Because when it does, your body says, "Ah, yes, more of this, please." And the bonus? Motion regulates metabolism, lubricates joints, flushes lymph, and most importantly, breaks up the stories that got stuck in your muscles. Yes, stories. You know how sometimes you walk off frustration or shake out nerves or cry during yoga? That's not random. Your body stores emotion in tissue, and movement helps you release it. So right now, yes, even in this hypnotic sleep, your subconscious is programming a new story into your muscles. A story of ease, of trust, of playful, spontaneous motion. Your legs remember what it's like to walk without shame. Your arms remember lifting without fear. Back remembers holding you proudly, not hunched under the invisible weight of not enough. And here's the wildest part. You don't need to try. Just imagining this is enough to activate the body-mind loop. Studies show that mentally rehearsing a movement without physically doing it can strengthen neural pathways and even build muscle memory. Olympians do this before competition. So do concert pianists. And now, so do you. So let's rehearse joy, rehearse momentum, rehearse ease. Picture it, a walk, unhurried, shoes soft on pavement, the smell of fresh rain or new sunlight. Your breath syncing with your steps like music. Not for calories, not for points, for pleasure. Because movement at its core is a love letter to being alive. And the best part, the more you move, the more you want to. The more you want to, the more you do. The more you do, the lighter you become. Not just in pounds, in presence. Feel that now, your body gently humming, even in stillness. Your brain releasing endorphins on command. Your joints whispering, "Thank you." You reclaiming what was always yours. And even if you only move a little each day, a stretch, a bend, a silly dance in socks, you're activating a feedback loop that wants to keep going. It's not a chore, it's a choice, a gentle nudge toward the version of you that wakes up, eager to move. Not because they have to, but because it feels like freedom. Your unconscious knows this. It's already cataloging movement memories, building momentum behind your back. So the next time you think, maybe I'll go for a walk, you don't argue. You just go, because it feels good. And let's be real, there's something powerful about reclaiming your body from all the rules, the charts, the fitness fads, the hashtags. You don't need a six-pack, you need connection. With your knees, with your breath, with the deep inner yes that says, I am meant to move. Let your breath deepen again now. Inhale and exhale. Let those invisible muscles, your fascia, your tendons, even your cellular mitochondria, absorb this message. You are free to move. You are free to feel good. You are free to begin again. And maybe tomorrow you do garden with a little wine. Maybe you walk backwards through your kitchen and call it a Renaissance ritual. Or maybe, most likely, you just find your rhythm again, one slow sway at a time. You don't need the perfect playlist or the perfect outfit or a reason, just the willingness to stretch, to stand, to smile. Even in stillness, you are moving now. Even in sleep, your body is preparing to dance again. And now, here we are, drifting into the deepest part of your mind, the quiet core where your body listens with reverence, and your subconscious takes careful notes, like a student studying the sacred. You've already turned on the inner switch. You've rewritten the cravings. You've met your future self and reawakened joyful movement. Now we enter the loop, the one you've been living in for years, the loop of exhaustion, stress, and survival. But guess what? You're about to reprogram it, because the truth is, your weight has never been just about food or activity. It's been about sleep, about rest, about what your body does while you're off in dreamland. Sleep isn't just recovery, it's an orchestra, a chemical waltz of hormones, enzymes, and cellular magic. And when you don't sleep well, everything breaks rhythm. Your metabolism slows, your appetite spikes. Your cortisol jumps in like a chaotic party crasher and flips every table in sight. But tonight, you've taken back control of the loop. Here in hypnosis, your rest becomes a command, not a suggestion. As your breath slows and your limbs grow heavier, your body receives one powerful message. It's safe to restore. Did you know that during deep sleep, your brain's glymphatic system kicks into gear. It flushes out toxins, resets neural circuits, and literally cleans house. Historians still argue whether sleep temples in ancient Greece, where patients were lulled into trance states to receive divine healing dreams, were more spiritual than medicinal. But science is now confirming what the priests may have always known. Sleep isn't passive, it's active healing. And when you sleep like this, after hypnosis, after deep mental alignment, your body doesn't just rest, it rebuilds. Your hormones recalibrate, your blood sugar evens out, your fat metabolism speeds up because your cortisol finally says, okay, fine, I'll sit this one out. Let's zoom in on your body now. Your cells are like little factories, each with a recognized their own job. Right now, your mitochondria, the energy powerhouses, are firing efficiently. They're taking stored fuel, yes, even fat, and turning it into energy, all while you sleep. No sweat required, no willpower drained. It's like having an elite team of personal trainers working the night shift inside your bloodstream. You may feel that now, a warmth in your belly, a gentle hum in your chest, the lightness of letting go deeper and deeper. You've entered the sleep metabolism loop. Every time you fall into this kind of aligned rest, your body learns. This is what safe, supported weight release feels like. No famine mode, no panic, just rhythm. Did you know that in the 1970s, researchers tested hypnobehavioral therapy on sleepwalkers who were overeating at night without remembering, and in many cases, hypnosis alone resolved it because the brain learned a new habit while unconscious. You're doing that now, without sleepwalking, with intention. Tonight, your body writes a new sleep story, one where rest equals healing, where slowing down equals speeding up your progress, where dreaming becomes design. Picture it now. You're sleeping peacefully. Your body slips into deep, slow wave rest. And in the background, like a backstage crew working through the night, your metabolism is adjusting settings, flipping switches, optimizing your inner chemistry. Your leptin and ghrelin levels, those two little appetite regulators, they're syncing up, resetting. Your liver, that brilliant multitasker, is detoxing with ease. Your gut flora, the invisible garden in your belly, is blooming. All because you've aligned your unconscious goals with your biological needs. No resistance, no sabotage, just cooperation. You smile, even now, because you know this isn't something you have to keep remembering during the day. It's happening now, while you rest. On autopilot, and the more often you enter this kind of hypnosis before sleep, the stronger the loop becomes. You crave rest. Rest restores metabolism, your body releases weight, and you feel motivated to keep going, not from pressure, but from momentum. That's the loop, that's the power, and the best part? You don't have to try harder tomorrow. You don't have to force anything. You just trust that this cycle has already begun. So tonight, as you sink even deeper, your body says, I get it now. I'm ready. let's do this together. You may feel tingles in your fingers or a soft vibration behind your eyes. These are signals of alignment, harmony, integration. And here's a final little joke for you before you drift off. For all the diet programs that tell you to hustle and grind and never rest, none of them mention that brown fat, the fat that actually burns calories, activates mostly during cold exposure and deep sleep. So maybe the real secret was naps and cozy blankets all along. You're not lazy, you're wise, you're not giving up, you're tuning in, you're not falling asleep, you're rising into your own transformation, and your body, it's already doing the work. And now, my friend, let everything fall away. There's nothing left to think about, nothing to analyze, no more images to hold, no more effort to make. Your body is safe, your mind is aligned. The process has already begun. Let your breath deepen just slightly and feel your entire system slow. Like a river settling into its bed. If thoughts come, let them pass. Like clouds. If emotions flicker, let them soften. Like candlelight. You don't need to be anywhere but here. You don't need to do anything but rest. The story is finished. The messages have landed. Your body will remember what your mind now lets go of. Your cells will carry forward the changes you welcome tonight. And your dreams, they will carry you to a place where you are already whole, already healing, already lighter, already loved. You are not broken. You were just busy protecting yourself. And now you can rest deeply, peacefully, beautifully. Let the warmth of that thought sink through you like sunlight through deep water, soft, still, true. You are becoming the you who always lived inside. And you don't have to try, you only have to sleep. Good night.